Franco Terrazzano of the Canadian Taxpayers Federation joins me now because I want to know more about bonus time in Ottawa. It seems like money is kind of falling from the sky.
Seems like it's always bonus time in Ottawa for the bureaucrats there, because we just learned from the National Post breaking the story that about $190 million was handed out to department bureaucrats in bonuses. Frustrating for two reasons. Number one, during the pandemic, during lockdowns, people were losing their job and we're giving out bonuses. But number two, the federal government is failing to meet 50% of its own performance objectives.
So a lot of these people who got bonuses didn't even do a good job.
Now look, in the private sector, in the real world, you can't meet 50% of your targets. You get shown the door. You don't get shown a big fat bonus check.
Well, some people may get a little bonus now and then, but let's just talk about the CBC.
$51 million in pay raises and bonuses during the pandemic years of 2020 and 2021.
How is I'm just gobsmacked by this. I mean, the amount of money that's flowing out the door, and it just seems, you couple that with the fact that a lot of people are still worked at home. Good idea during the pandemic. But I mean, I know why a lot of people still want to work at home, because they aren't working that much.
And it doesn't stop there. I've got more bad news, okay? So let's look at another Crown corporation, the Bank of Canada. $45 million in bonuses and pay raises in 2020 and 2021. Now, the Deputy Governor of the Bank of Canada admitted that they failed their own targets and that they should be held accountable. Well, isn't that just a funny way to hold your organization accountable, to turn around and hand out millions and millions of dollars in bonuses?
So let's talk about accountability for this, because many of the people watching this show right now did not know what you just told them. And a lot of politicians don't know. MPs, as the first Trudeau said, are nobodies once they leave Parliament Hill. I mean, should there not be some accountability on this? And if there should be, how do we get it?
Well, yeah, you're absolutely right. There should be. But guess what? Leadership starts at the top. We pay our members of Parliament to protect the public purse. Well, it's pretty hard for them to protect the public purse when they've been in Ottawa giving themselves not one, not two, but 3 pay raises during the pandemic.
Okay, so we have people with their hands all over the place getting taxpayers' money. But, I mean, aside from changing some MPs, I guess, aren't there things like the Treasury Board and public accounts where this information should come up and somebody saying, hey, you know what? You took home another $40,000 last year. This year, you're paying some of it back. You know
what's so frustrating? Not just this amount of money, but the fact that the way that we found these bonuses in these Crown corporations that are failing were through access to information requests. They're not even posted online. We had to go digging to find that.
Usually, well, this is ancient history, but the Treasury Board chairman, the president used to be called, was a person who was always saying no, no, no.
I wish we can get that, because all it comes from this government is spend more on everything forever.
Oh, it's got to change. Franco Terrazzano, thank you very much. 3 minutes. So in 1 year during the pandemic, CBC paid themselves $33 million in bonuses above their great salaries. We need a discussion in this country. We need analysis. If you agree with that, please help us on the air. Press PayPal and subscribe.